are here to get an order from court to restrain Senator Ireti Kingibe from further parading herself as a member of the ADC. After her suspension, he went ahead to say that the National Working Committee, in quote, said that he has not been suspended. And we said, maybe he's wallowing in ignorance. The National Working Committee has no right to suspend you. You should be suspended where you register. That is your ward. The ward ESCO has suspended you and communicated to the National Working Committee. So probably the time the spokesperson Abdullahi gave the information, maybe the communique has not really, gotten to them. So he continues. So we don't want to, because of course you know the ESCO cannot fight her physically or stop her. So we decided to approach the court so that the court will make the order. That is why we are in court. We have filed the processes. We'll make it available to you.
Can the National Working Committee reverse the decision?
No, no, they cannot. There is plethora of cases. The case of Adam Soshimole, the case of Richard Sokorocha, a lot of them. So you are expected to go and register in your ward, and it's in your ward that will discipline you. You can't be messing up saying that you are. That's what one of the things that removed Adam Soshimole as the national chairman of a party. So, and the other man is and the other man, the immediate pass from Benue, the PDP national, your child. So we have plethora of cases. So I don't know why her own should be different. Because if you are a member of a party, you are expected to apply the rules of the party in your conduct, whether you are a president or you are a senator. So that is the position. So, and we are going to see what is going to file as her defense. So, but for now, she stands suspended from ADC.
Can't this be tagged as an internal affairs of the party?
No. I think last week a Court of Appeal was able to explain what internal affairs of the party means. Not when you are going against the law, the constitution of the party. Because the constitution of the party derives its own power from the constitution of Nigeria. So if you are violating the constitution of the party, you are indirectly violating the constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, which is the grand norm. So, and the issue when you go and kill somebody, when you will not attend to meeting, you don't pay your dues, you don't obey the rules of the party, and the party now ask you to take you to court, and you are saying that it's an internal affairs of the party. If it's internal affairs, the party has taken decision by suspending you. Why are you still parading yourself?
Okay, let's get this in context. What are her offenses? What has she done?
Well, the party spokesperson cannot handle that one.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you just come closer? Okay. Can you just tell us exactly what her offenses are?
Okay, first of all, my name is Omale Umoru Sule, and I'm the AMAC ADC party chairman. And I happen to be from Wuse ward as well too. Wuse is my ward as well too. So anytime they are holding any executive meetings there or so on, I can also participate there too.
So what are her offenses?
Part of our offenses are, as it was transmitted to me, though I'm part of Wuse ward. One, during the electioneering period, this election that just passed through, the local government election, throughout we never saw her. She didn't come out to campaign anywhere. Secondly, officially, when she collected, she picked her membership card in Merit House some times back. Till date, she has not called the party ESCOs together. Either ward, local government, or the state as it is. And each time we notice, I have series of invitations that I have sent to her personally to attend the stakeholders meeting. You know, when they say stakeholders meeting, all those, both, even if you are a president, you are a governor, as long as you are from that ward, you are also a stakeholder in the ward. You are supposed to be in that meeting too. But at the local government level, where I chair as the local government chairman, severally I have tried calling her. Every other stakeholder in AMAC normally attend the meetings. especially the last one we called before the elections. We called them so that we'll look at how the election that is coming up, what we need their assistance and their advice on how we are going to go. Throughout, she never come. I personally sent it. It's still in my phone. It was delivered. Because when it didn't deliver, it's a different thing. But this one, it delivered. It showed me, which means she has read it and she didn't reply. Then apart from that, her dues to date, she has not paid her dues in the ward. It's a grave offense. No levy, no dues. She doesn't assist us in anything. So she is of no use to us in the party.
Party secretariat being retrieved from you people. Can you share more light on it?
I can say that, though it's my party state chairman that is supposed to say that, but I know what happened there. She gave the party office initially, but she was still using the place as her constituency office. And mostly we like the party office so that it will be strictly the party affairs. Because we've seen cases severally where people donate office, but it wasn't donate with the name of the party. Then at the end of the day, by the time you don't agree with them, they will turn back and just chase you people out. So we are looking at this as one of those kind of things. She never submitted any receipt officially to say, state chairman, this is the receipt, this is the party office I've rented for you, this is the receipt. In fact, the local government office that one of the stakeholders in Amak, rented for us in Baduma 1 here, he personally, I make sure I collected the receipt and it was boldly written there, Amak ADC office, so that tomorrow nobody can come and say this office belongs to me and chase you people out. So these are just the things. And we heard about money that was given to her from the national, especially just before the election, so that she will add whatever she wants to add and see how she can assist us during the election. Throughout, we never saw anything. And the worst of all is that she never worked with the party structure. You can't create your own structure outside the party structure. Everybody, even the president of this country today, has a ward where he comes from. And anytime they call for meeting, if he's not able to come, somehow he will send message to them. They will know that, yes, he's busy, that's why he didn't come. But in our own case here, the only senator we have, that is our leader here in FCT, is not attending meeting, does not call anybody for meeting. Even he doesn't even liaise with the state chairman. See, so we don't even see her in any of our activities. So of what use it is to us. Then the worst of all, again, the last thing she did before they took this action from the ward. In fact, she held meeting with some few of her people and then sent messages around to tell the different area council and wards that she has single-handedly dissolved the party structure from state to ward, which she doesn't have that constitutional power to do. Thank you.
Okay, sorry. How much was given to her?
From what we heard, it was 100 million. Yes. Yes.
100 million.
Yes.
Your full name once again for the camera.
My full name is Omale Umoru Sule. I'm the AMAC chairman, ADC, AMAC. Thank you.
I know that this one we like to